Hi everybody, I'm back again. From the last time when we spoke about metastatic lung cancer and being one of the major things that has been killing people, and cancer has been one of the diseases that has been killing people and enormously. Last time when I spoke to you guys, I spoke to you about a friend of mine who was more like a mother, grandmother, whatever you can call her, but she was very dear to my heart and those that are close to her and her family. Um, Gladys Oka, that she passed away from metastatic lung cancer. And then I did a brief of a what do you call a video about metastatic lung cancer, and it was not so like it was just brief. So I remember I said that I was going to come back and talk about a more specified video where I'm going to talk or go deeper into the metastatic lung cancer. As we spoke before, we spoke about the tumor cells when they actually break away from their actual where they are actually situated, and they actually move along through the bloodstream, and then they want to find a place where they're going to actually multiply, where they're actually going to be together, and then they're going to form more cancer cells, and then others are still going to continue to escape furthermore so that they can cause furthermore of the cancer. And then that's when we talk about metastatic lung cancer, or that the cancer has metastasized. So it means that this cancer has grown and it has given birth in a simple way. It's like saying that the cancer has spread and it has given birth by actually deviating from where the actual cancer was, and then to go along the body through the bloodstream to go to areas where it can know that here are the places that we're going to multiply even further. Hence, when you find that a person who has metastatic lung cancer, they tend to have a problem with hypoxia, and they tend to have problems with memory, and they have memory loss and everything and stuff like that. And sometimes they're in so much pain because now the cancer is no longer just on one area, it has now gone to different areas now. And then when we talk about metastatic lung cancer, we are also talking about, we all know that the lungs, it's where oxygenation occurs, and then when oxygenation is affected, then that place or that body part or that organ becomes compromised. Remember, number one, the lung already has the cancer cells, and then now the very same cancer cells, they're also affecting the oxygenation of the body. And then after that, now when they try to actually escape through the bloodstream to go to maybe to areas like the brain or the heart and other areas of your body and all that, and then it becomes very very much difficult for the body to actually fight them off and all those things, because at some point they try to manipulate the body system, so that the body does not recognize that these are the cells that we have to destroy, and then it becomes hard for the body to actually recognize that these cancer cells, these cells are not the normal cells, because they have actually manipulated themselves and made them look like they are the normal body cells. And in that point, they're easy to spread to everywhere. And once they reach the brain being the computer of the body, and then it becomes very hard for the person to actually remember things. Then they start suffering from hypoxia, they start suffering from a lot of things, they have problems with their breathing and all those things. And then in that way, we know that the cancer has actually gone to the stage where it cannot be actually contained, because now it has spread to other areas. And then when we talk about cancer, it's a very broad disease. And then the cancer that we talk about, we also have to think about the person that you are actually treating. We also have to think about the people that are affected and the person that is really suffering from the actual cancer. And then those people, when you're caring for a person with cancer, you have to mind another thing. There are things that you have to consider. You have to consider that when you are, from the moment that you're being diagnosed that from the moment that you are being diagnosed that you have cancer, it is a shock to you. It is like a blow on your face that, oh my gosh, people start to think that, oh, I'm dying and all those things. And then there are so many emotions that go on with a person who has been diagnosed with cancer, such as denial. They can deny that they have cancer. Hence, some of them even go for second opinions, third opinions, fourth opinions, and all that. And some of them even delay going for help because they're like, one doctor said, or the second doctor even said so, and no, I'm dying anyway, so why should I go and take the treatment and everything and all that? And then some of them, they feel guilty. They feel like it's their fault. They feel like maybe if I had eaten right, if I had done this and this and this and this, maybe I would have not have been diagnosed with cancer. And then some of them, they become depressed. And then they become depressed because they're like, oh my gosh, I have this disease, I don't know what I'm going to do and all that. And they start to feel like they're alone. And then some of them even feel loneliness. They feel like nobody understands their pain. Nobody understands what they're feeling. Nobody understands their diagnosis and everything. And this is the thing that makes cancer become even more difficult, because it is not just difficult for the person who's suffering from it alone. It also becomes difficult for the people who are around that person, because people don't know how to help them and how to actually make them feel better. And at that point, you might think you're not doing enough, but the person is actually going through a process of grieving for their health, that their health is not okay, or something in their body is not okay. And then do not blame yourself and do not make them feel any worse, and just be there to support them. And then once it gets to the point where the doctor says that this is now advanced stage of cancer, it means that the cancer is unlikely to be treated. And in that way, it means that this person really needs your support, and you also need support as well, meaning that you're going to need to have counselors and all those things, and have groups where you're going to actually talk about this disease and everything. But remember that the person who is suffering from cancer is also going through a lot of hell that is going on in their mind, in their bodies, and in their hearts, and everything that is going on with them, it's mixed emotions. And then we also talk about a person who has been diagnosed with cancer, and then it was treated, and then it goes away, and then another day, when one day, or it comes back. And when it comes back, the emotions that they felt before won't be the same as the emotions that they feel now that the cancer has come back. Now it's like some of them feel like, no man, I actually survived this, and then now it's back, so it means that this time I'm dead. So do not make them feel guilty anymore, or any worse than they already feel, because they feel like, how can I have this disease again? So cancer is a very broad and is a very dangerous disease, but with each other's help, we can actually contain it, and we can actually help one another. And where the cancer has spread to a point that there's no medication or treatment that can help, the only thing that the family can do is to be by the side of their loved one and make their day as beautiful as, like, they're not going to die. And then you don't have to remind them that they're going to die all the time, or you don't have to allow yourself to always believe that they're not going to die or they're going to die, but you just have to take one day as it comes. But prepare yourself that this is going to happen, and this person might pass on any day, anytime. And however you feel, or however the person who is affected can feel, or who has the cancer feels, you have to support them and remind them that you love them. Make good memories and remind them that they're loved, and whatever, they're beyond the cancer does not describe them, or the cancer is not what makes you not to love them any less. You still love them, and you create good memories and remind them that even when they are gone, you will forever remember them. And as I say this on my channel, I'm going to talk about a lot of things, but because cancer is very big, I'm going to keep this very short. And at this moment, I'm just going to say that I feel your pain, whoever who has cancer, or whoever who has been diagnosed, and whoever who has a loved one who has cancer, or is suffering from cancer, or whether it's advanced stage of cancer, or whichever type of cancer. I feel your pain. I understand it. I've seen my patients go through all these things, but all we need is to support one another and to remember to screen for cancer and to screen for our health daily, not daily actually, but as regular as possible, so that whatever that is not right in our body can be detected quicker and then earlier, and then we can uh, be able to get treatment, and then we can live and then support one another. And remember that I love you all. And this channel that I have, it might seem like I'm being deviating and everything and all that, but this is based on a article that I read, an article which is also part of literature about the channel that I have, about my literature and everything. Thank you for subscribing on my channel, and I urge you to continue to subscribe on my channel, to like my videos, and then to give me pointers, and then to give me comments, and do whatever that you want to say, whatever that you want to say in your comments, whether it's advising me what not to do and what to do and all that. Help me out, because I'm still new on this channel and I want it to grow, and I want it to actually go as far as, you know, as I can take it. But with your help, and I can do so much. Thank you very much, and take care of yourself. I love you all. Peace.